Hit it right in the nose. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello, I'm Doug. Hope you're having a good week so far. It is Word Game Wednesday. Our tradition each week here, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, each and every Wednesday. We play some word games for a couple hours, and I am humbled and honored to see a pretty packed house right away from the jump. So happy to see everyone. I see Nate here. Nate opened up our chat inquiring about Inquirer, and I've got an update on that. The update is we're going to go for it. We're gonna fire it up and play it and hope that there's no horrific imagery that we are subjected to. So we're going to cross our fingers. Everyone wants to play, so we're going to play, and hopefully we'll have a good time with that. Hey, Tom, how you doing? The Mad Murph is here. Randy Nacole is here. How you doing? Cable Wire is here. Cassandra Hammerstone, our executive producer, of course, in the house, is always helping us out, as well as our moderator extraordinaire, Starries, who is also here and indicates that there are 4 Octordle openers that we'll have for later tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Michelle Lee is here. Zep Girl is here. Linda is here. Linda 1541. Kaleidoscope 2.0. Bigger, better, stronger, faster is here. Rafi is here. A whole bunch of people is here. I apologize if I missed you, but welcome to one and all. We're going to get right into it tonight. Oh, you know what? I didn't really... there's one thing I thought I'd probably mention real quick, and I didn't quite do that. I've been told I got my directive. Please, of course, hit the like button on the stream as you file in. It's what YouTube uses to know if we're actually here or if we're just bots selling each other cryptocurrency. So there you go. Maybe I should create Dogecoin. I don't know. Maybe I think about that. But something that's new that I gave no one any warning on or heads up. I filmed a pilot, a test, a prototype, if you will, of me playing the game Connections, which is in beta on the New York Times game site. We posted it last night just for giggles, and apparently it was very well received. Many hundreds of people watched it, so that was interesting. I'll say that we are taking that into consideration, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see me playing that more often. So stay tuned. Too early to give you exact details, but I could see myself making that a more regular feature. I certainly had a blast doing it. So... there you go. Sean asking, why do I stream very late at night? Well, that's the magic of the globe we live on, this earth. For me, it is late afternoon, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, but I am aware and cognizant of the fact that we have a global audience, and for some, it is very late at night. And for those who are watching late at night, I thank you for the commitment and the interest in staying up late. I promise I'll make it as entertaining as I can. Anyhow, let's get started. We're going to start, of course, with Gauntlettle tonight. We have 2 loops of Gauntlettle we can do. Of course, for those who are new, Gauntlettle, you play 5 Wordle-type puzzles back to back to back to back to back. We get to choose the opener for the first puzzle, and that, if we solve the puzzle, it pre-fills that solution to the starting word, the next puzzle, so on and so forth until we get to the 5th puzzle, at which point all 4 answers from the previous puzzles are pre-filled, and we only get 2 guesses to complete the Gauntlettle. It gets a little spicy in here, as the speedrunners would say, so it's a good time. I see a lot of good suggestions for our starting word here. Let's see. Prong. Ooh, prong is compelling to me. Can't remember the last time we've ever used prong. And I got to tell you, there's going to be time for plenty of starting words and plenty of games. So if I don't use your starting word, fret not. You can continue to request it for other games that we play. But I do want to start with prong tonight. Just like that word. So here we go. Prong to open up our first Gauntlettle. Ooh, nice indeed. Oh, and Annie in position to get us started here. Let's see. What else do we have? Trying to keep up with chat. Yeah, not everyone is British time. And that is, I love the UK. I've had the good fortune to visit, and I enjoyed the heck out of my time there. And I'm hoping that at some point, I got to make it a point to get my my passport updated, which in the States means you go to the post. The strategy if you live in the U.S. To get a passport updated is at least it appears from what my experience has been, you do it at the post office and you wait until the middle of the day when it's super busy and everyone has left their jobs at lunchtime to mail urgent packages, and you hog up all of the bandwidth from the postmaster to go through that process, which is painful. So that's, but once I get my passport, you never know, you might see me in your neck of the woods. Who knows? So let's see. Aside your live streams, videos, share me up. Yeah, start share. Well, thank you first and foremost for that. I appreciate that. I actually could use that pick me up today, and it is much appreciated. We'll definitely work sharing at some point. Okay, we have a lot of good suggestions here. I see clone. I see shown. Clone is very good. I think we definitely got to try clone. And, I thought for a second we'd have it, but we do have the ONE. The ONE. Hey, Sean, thanks for coming by. I hope we do see you again soon. And you, of course, are always welcome to check out the video on demand replay of this stream later. So thank you for coming by. And hey, Andrea, welcome to the stream. Tim Penning Doom is here. Tom is here. I think I said hi to Tom already. So you got a twofer. You got two hellos. One. So let's see. People are saying stone, shown. These are definitely possibilities here. At least two. There's probably some others that we're not thinking of. But I do tell you, I will say stone is fantastic here. S&T. Yeah, you know what? Let's try stone next. And there it is. It is stoned. We, I guess you could say we got stoned. And there you go. Much mirth was made. Stone lands us right there. It O and E out of position for our second puzzle here. A little parched. Going to take a sip of a beverage while we contemplate this. Cover. That's an interesting one. Cover, cower. I mean, rover would be a double R. Probably not the most optimal guess. Dopey. Yeah, I resemble that remark on most days. Dopey. Hover lover. Hover Lover was like the name of everyone's cover band in high school. I'm sure I was in at least 4 different bands called Hover Lover when I was in high school. Having said that, let's see. How about, there's so many good ones. Hover, Lover, Mover, Power. It's Fielder's choice here. Bower. I'm gonna go with Hover. Let's try Hover. What does that get us? Hover gets us the O and the E in position, and look at this. Now, here's an interesting spot. That V is not going to be at the end. Obviously, it's not in the third spot, so clearly that's going to be in the first spot. I think that leaves us with vowel. Yeah, Tim Penning Doom also in Team Vowel is his Sep girl. I think we're going to see a wall of vowels within the next few moments as our lag catches up. But I think that suffice it to say we're going with vowel here. There we go. Vowel it is. And that gets us to our third word with an E in position. Right off the bat. Good start on that one. So again, hoping everyone's having a good week. And yeah, like I said, I am curious to continue to hear some feedback. Do you guys want me to play connections on a regular basis? Like I said, I enjoyed the heck out of it, and I'm very happy to see that apparently a bunch of people enjoyed it. So I'll keep going with that if the consensus is such. Taken. One of my, I usually am good for watching the movie Taken at least once a year, and it's probably been, 5 years since I've watched Taken. So that just jogs my memory. Taken gets us the A and the E, both in position here. A and E. So, okay, Baker wouldn't work. We tested the K. Let's see. Caper, C-A-P-E-R, is a possibility. Safer. That's a good one as well. Hello, Greenland mapping. I'm not sure if I want to guess what the acronym is, but we're just going to call you Greenland. Thanks for coming by. KG, you know what? I'm gonna try. Imagine if it's pair. That would be wacky. I'm gonna try safer here. It feels like the safest bet. No, look at that. S, F, and R all knocked off the list. So, of course, that does now take caper out of play. It takes pair out of play. KG is still in play. So maybe that's our next stop here. We have 3 guesses left, and C, G, and Y would be quality letters to evaluate. So I think I can go with that. And look at that. There we have the Y out of position. I feel like I like it in the middle. Now, of course, it's not like layer or any A-Y-E-R word. Payee. Oh, that's an interesting one. We have any financial services workers in the house? Payee. It's a word. It's like the person whom you write, the person or entity you write a check to, a paper check. Yeah, you know what? Okay. Now I have there we go. Payee it is. Many years ago, I used to work for a software company that did online banking, so just the word payee is kind of interesting to me. I wouldn't say it's triggering, but I'm reminded of various fun work developing, like online checkbooks and stuff. Just think about that. There was a time back about 25 years ago where if you used a certain software, I won't say the name of it because I don't want to get sued, that you'd use to like write checks. I might have wrote that code that you were using to write checks. So hopefully that all went well for you and nothing went terribly wrong. If it did, number 1, I apologize, and 2, a gentle reminder that the statute of limitations is expired. So we're just going to leave it at the pat on the head, and I'll get him next time. Payee gets me A and Y out of position. Crazy and foray. Nate, my friend, crazy is the order of the day. So I think we're going to go crazy here. No, unfortunately, that didn't get us any movement forward. And, of course, we've ruled out foray since we've tested C, R, and Z. I kind of expected to get some movement out of that. Tim P's favorite word, foray. Hey, look, everyone's got to have a foray. So Tim Pending Doom, foray is your canoe, I guess. And it's a good word. There's no shame in the game there. Bylaw. Wow. Someone's lived in a condo at some point in their life. Boy, that's a whole... I could see this show, by the way, at some point, just emerging into a podcast where I play games in the background and tell stories about my life. I could go on about the time that I lived in a condo in New England, and I wanted to be able to use a satellite dish, which wasn't allowed. So I ran for the Condo Board Association and actually got elected on the platform that I'll make it okay for us to have satellite dishes. And just trust me, that ended up exactly the shit show you'd imagine it would. And there's I could probably do a whole show about that at some point. Maybe I will. But anyhow, let's see. So B in position, L and A out of position. The L is either going to be in the 2nd or 4th spot. I feel like, BLA words. Yeah, so we got blade, blame, Blair, all sorts of things of that nature there. Linda also pointing out that we could brawl. Unfortunately, ruled out brawl with that W in vowel. I think we'll go with one of Starry's suggestions. How about we've ruled out the no, we have the E. How about blade? Let's try blade. Well, very close. BLA blanky. So let's see. Oh, now we have a little bit of a conundrum here. I just realized we ran out of... Oh, this is on me. I take blame here. we really would have been better off trying to rule out the different BLA blank E. Yeah, I should have done an eval. I just realized that. I get so caught up in the chit-chat, I lost count of the guesses. And so now what we're stuck with is... I'm not the sharpest tool in the toolbox today. No, not the sharpest blade. Where's the real Doug? Oh, my goodness. Now that's all... No, go ahead. Let's throw the tomatoes. So here's where we're at. We're stuck with blame, Blair... let me just see here. Blair, blame, at least those two. What else besides Blair and blame? I'm just trying to... Blaze. So you have three possibilities here. Blair, blame, and Blaze. It's not really the classiest thing to do, but I'd like to share the blame. So let's do our first poll tonight. And it's going to be a rare three-way poll because I definitely see three possibilities here. So we are going to vote between the three candidates, Blair, blame, and we will add the third option, Blaze here. And let's find out where we're at. And, of course, I'll ask the chat, as you're going to the polls to pull the lever, please click the like button, even though I don't deserve it tonight, so that we can get some love for the chat. I do appreciate that. Thank you so kindly. Come on, 15 votes and only 13 likes on the stream. I know I goofed up a little, but there you go. 14 likes out of 19. 23, come on, 23 votes. Help me out. Help a buddy out. Lots of votes, though. I do appreciate that. And it's a close one. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. We got it. Wow, 28 votes. Holy Toledo. We got a full house here, kids. All right, we're going to call it. It's super close, though. And what we have here is, wow, look at that, blame. Blame, 53%. The theme of blaming. And again, I do take the blame. We're going to go with this. We're going to hope that we've got it. I'm sure Letteral is standing by, ready to taunt me. Letteral is called. And yeah, Letteral is here. Ladies and gentlemen, will I get the touched by an angel, as they say? Is the answer blame? No, too bad. I was hoping I'd kind of like get lucky here. It was, in fact, Blair, which, by the way, only 3% of you voted for Blair.
Are you shifting the blame?
Am I shifting the blame? Am I gaslighting my own audience? Maybe a little of that. But nonetheless, okay. All right, GG me. Thank you for the GGs. I appreciate that. It's Letteral time. You know how it works. I'm going to start off and be selfish and go with D for Doug. No, that's not it. Kaleidoscope would like the letter K. No, so sorry. Melanie would like the letter Q. No, so sorry. Nate would like the letter H. No, so sorry. Let's see. Cable Wire would like the letter C. No, not it. Michelle would like the letter M. Nope, not M. Let's see. Zep Girl would like the letter J. No, so sorry. Randy wants the letter E. Nope, it's not E. Tom would like G. No, Cassandra Hammerstone wants to try the letter X. No, I'm afraid not. Interesting. We've done E. Andrea would like J. We've done that. Letteral, we've done G. Come on, get on the ball, Letteral. The Mad Murph would like B for blame. I love it, but unfortunately that's not it. Peep Keeper, how you doing, Peep Keeper? You'd like the letter N. Nope, that's not it. Letteral again. Come on, get on the ball, man. We've guessed that letter already. Michelle Lee would like Z. Nope, so sorry. Odd would like R. No, it's not R. The Reagan boys, come on, guys. You're smarter than that. Greenland Mapping would like F. No. Cable Wire looking for the letter A. No, so sorry. Oh, boy, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Let's see. Miriam would like the letter W. No, thought that was going to be it. It was not. Colleen, you'd like the letter Y. No, I'm so sorry, Colleen. Randy going to try again with the letter L. Nope. not L. Kaleidoscope. There are only 7 letters left. You would like to claim V for victory? No. Let's see. Andrea, no, we've done Q already. We've done R already. Tim Pending Doom with the letter P. Show me P. There it is. Well, you know what I mean. It's all context, kids. It's all context. Please don't take that out of context. Tim Pending Doom, congratulations with the letter P. 21 guesses. You did good, my friend. You did good. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to keep my eye on the ball, or at least more on the ball than the last round. Let's get a win under our belts here. Let's kind of move it along and get this done. So here we go. It is going to be a good day, I promise. And by the way, welcome again to everyone who's joining in the chat. So many folks, I've lost track of you. Thank you so much for coming by. Let's get a win under our belts here with the Gauntlettle. Canoe, you're right. That is my favorite starting word for word games. If you are new to the channel, this community, it's in the playlist on Doug Man's Land. There's a whole video I did about it. I swear by the word canoe as a starting word. And look at that. We got one letter out of position, right? Can't beat that. Everyone has their own favorite starting word for these 5-letter word games. I like canoe. Some people prefer things like audio. Of course, train is infamous on this channel for the event that happened a while back where someone submitted as a guess and it was the correct answer. So all sorts of fun here. But let's see what else we've got here. Sorry, Doug, I thought your starting word was train. Again, train has a very special place in my heart on this channel. But we're going to go with canoe on this one. Colleen, thank you so much for coming by. Hope we'll see you again soon. Feel free you can check out the video on demand replay of this later for the rest of it if you'd like. But I do hope we see you again sometime. Thanks for coming by. Tweet, brief. Ooh, these are all good. Rivet, peeve, sweep. Now, I'm going to go with brief just because you guys know how I like to play. I want to evaluate as many letters as possible, and brief gets me 4 distinct letters in E and tell. So we're going to go with that here, and that gets us R and E in position with the F out of position. And look at that. It's for all intents and purposes solved because the F is really highly unlikely to be in the middle position. So we're looking at FR blank, E blank. I guess it could be freed. That's a possibility. It's not anything with I in the middle. Yeah, a bunch of people concurring with my assessment here that we want the word freed. I think that is correct. And let's see what we got there. Oh, slow your roll, Doug. See, I went from being too slow to too fast. No, so I guess freer has to be the only thing that makes sense here. I think we're pretty safe with freer, and there it is, freer. And that gets us to our second puzzle. Now, we get 3 pieces of information. People say, well, I only see 2. We get 3. We know the R is in the second position locked in. We know there's an out of position E. But that third piece of information we know is that there's only 1 E in this puzzle since the second one is gray. So I always love it when we do find ourselves having the occasion to test a double vowel because you tend to get that bonus piece of information. So there you go, a little quick tip there. Graze. Oh, grazing is good. Crone. Crone, a recent word of interest. That is a recent word of interest, right? I'm not Yeah, let's just stop talking. Let's see. How about let's go with the word drone. Drone would be good here. Drone gets us an R and an E in position. So we position the E. That's a good thing. Crying because I feel evil today. Okay, duly noted, duly noted. We've ruled out broke. Trade is, we just ruled out trade with the D. Greenland Mapping says, Doug, I will legit donate $100 if you play Wordless after this. Wow, that's extremely tempting, Greenland. Wordless is not pornographic in nature, or is anything dirty? Cassandra Hammerstone's on the case. You may get your wish, Greenland mapping. You may get your wish. So we'll investigate that, and we'll let you know in a few moments. We just bought a new streaming server, so hey, I'm okay with a little. If you're the developer of that game or associated with it, I'm not above it if it's legitimately a fun game to play. Let's see, Grace is nice. Yeah, that would be a good fit. I'm gonna go with Grace here. No, it wasn't the answer, but we did get the A locked in the third position. Not too bad, bribe. Tom, you've connected with where my headspace is here. Wordless is one of the oldest Wordle-like games that nobody remembers the existence of. Okay.
It's basically just like Wordle, but you can choose. You should play it. I would go with playing it.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll see if Greenland mapping is on it here. We'll fire it up after we finish this Gauntlettle. How's that? We'll give it a go. Brave. Ooh, Brave is good. Irate. That was me at my status meeting this morning. Brave and Irate are both very tantalizing. I'm not going to lie. Now, it's a little concerning. We only have 3 guesses left. So what do we think is the better choice? They're both really good. It's probably 50-50. Tell you what. Oh wow! People are pledging donos for games. Well, we'll take a look at these. I'm gonna go with Irate.
Yeah, look at that. Don't
Irate was not the way to go. So now, do we consider Brave next? Again, a little nervous because I'm running out of room here. Brave, Break, Braze, Irate, Trape. We've taken Irate out of the picture. We've taken Trape out of the picture because of Irate. So we're down to Brave, Break, Braze. So I do agree that maybe we should look at V, K, and Z. And if we can get 2 of those letters at least looked at, then we're good. Vodka for eval. Oh, my goodness. Michelle, let me just say vodka is the answer here. This is largely an 18 and over stream, I hope. So I'm comfortable saying that. Michelle, you are speak to me, Michelle. We're going to do this for eval, and hopefully we can get this cleaned up on the 6th guess. And there we go. There it is. There's the V, R-A-V-E. We've ruled out Crave because of the C in Grace. So Brave is almost certainly safe to go here. So there we go. And there we go. A little there for me. I will donate $0 if you ignore everyone and act like nobody's just saying word game. That is a tempting proposition. Super tempting. Let's see. Brave gets us the E in position. We'll try Wordless and we'll see if Greenland is serious. If the donuts are coming in, Doug should entertain any of the game schedule changes. Well, I mean, hey, maybe we'll have some fun tonight and goof around. You never know. I'm always up for kind of like freestyling it. Guys is great movie. Stove, Stone, Mouse. Wow, everyone coming in strong here with a lot of good ideas. I will say that maybe what speaks to me here, they're all so good. You know what, Peepkeeper? Let's go with Noise. Let's try the Noise here. And Noise gets us an I in position. So that keeps in play. Well, actually, Guys is out of play because of the S. But you know what is in play? Guide. Guide looks really good right now. I guess Guile, G-U-I-L-E. Style. No, we just ruled the S out. The I is locked in the 3rd. Nicholas, your comment has been noted. I believe Cassandra Hammerstone is taking note of these pledge requests, and we'll take a look at these. Yeah, you know what? I think I do want to try Guile. Something just feels really good about that. At least the letters we're going to evaluate. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have the L now. The L, which I feel like is probably going to make sense in the 2nd spot here. So we're looking at blank L-I blank E, and it's not L-I-V-E, but it could be L-I-D-E. Now that wouldn't be glide. Elite. Elite is very compelling. Now, here's what I like elite. We'll lock in the L. We're guaranteed to have the L position with elite. We're taking a look at the T. Yeah, I think you've sold me on elite. We'll have enough room that if it's actually E-L-I-D-E, we can snap that up too. And there it is. It's elite. Nicely done. Nicely done. Elite gets us to the letter T in position and an E out of position. And again, like I said before, the benefit here is only one E in this one. And maybe it's in the third spot. Maybe it's in the second spot. It is a very elite guess. Welcome to all elite Gauntlettle. Or all, I guess we could call it AEW, all elite Wordle. I'm sure no one would sue me for that. Nope, not at all. Theta, ooh, that's a sexy word right there. That is interesting. Theta is very interesting. You know what? Okay. I've had not one, but it's been seconded. All right, so we have here, we've ruled, well, we know where the E is. It's in the second spot, process of elimination. I would say teeth, but we checked the T in the first spot, but E-E-T-H. Birth. 10th. No, we ruled out 10th, the T in theta. No, not 10th, but I do like birth here. I think that's probably a pretty good bet. E-T-H. Okay, so we have locked the H into position. So what, I wonder to myself, I feel like it's more interesting to look at that third letter, E-N-T-H. And again, we tested the T in the first spot, so it's not 10th. Or maybe, am I assuming that the E is, I'm sorry, that the N is in the middle. Maybe it's not, but I think it is. Depth. Oh, Tim Petting Doom and Andrea coming in with depth. Heath is also interesting. No, it's not, because we tested the A and theta. No, I think we're going with depth here. I think we are in our depth. And there it is, depth. And that gets us to our final word here for our Gauntlettle tonight. What a great situation here. R, I, and E in position, P out of position. But now, okay, so now, you know, boy, that fire comes out quick, because you could have the P in the front. You'd have prime, prize. Pride is ruled out because we did the D in depth. You could also have RIP for gripe. So prize, yeah, so on the PRI side of it, we have price, prize, prime. So CZM and then G. Yeah, cable wire got it. Those are the four letters that we need to evaluate. If we can get at least three of them, and magic will do the trick, we should be as safe as they come. So, yes, cable wire, 100%. It is just like magic. This will certainly give us the answer we need. And there is the C for the word price. Very nicely done, folks. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Whoa, slow down. I just realized we're not out of this. We're not out of this at all. It could be price or cripe. C-R-I-P-E. That is a word. Like, for cripe's sakes, right? That's the rather, it's dated, but an actual, it's a word. It's an expression.
Dive into the mind of ranks here.
It is less likely to be cripe than it is price, but it is possible. Price is safer. I guess, you know what, we've already done a three-way poll. I don't want to wear out everyone on polls early in the show. I'm going to pull the trigger on Price. We're going to hope for the best. We definitely want to get a win under our belt here. Let's hope that we don't get Letteral back in our lives. Is it Price? Oh, yes, it is. It most certainly is. There we go. Price. Ethan, how you doing? A colleague and I were chatting about the Wordle the other day. Okay. Well, it was the other day's word, so it's not a spoiler, right? And I mentioned how I watched 2 Wordle YouTubers. Turned out that she actually watches you too. Oh, that's super cool. There you go. There you go. Nice to hear. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of an audible. You're going to look at my beautiful face for a moment, and I'm going to ask my producer, Cassandra Hammerstone, could you message me the URL to this Wordless?
Am I messaging it via text?
Text, yeah. We have all the signal we need here for that.
Goodness. Okay.
And I am going to pull it up on the screen, so if you just give me a moment... I want to keep this moving because I know we got a big crowd and I want to keep everyone entertained. So let's see what we've got here. Just hang on one second. Actually, hold on. Let's see.
I have to click on that. But it's playlistgames.com.
Oh, Greenland Mapping now saying don't play Wordless, has to go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm gonna regardless of whether you've got to go or not, I am gonna give this a go because I did hype it up, and I like to be a man of my word. So I am typing in the URL, and we're gonna try. You don't have to donate. We're gonna try this. Now I am going in here. I will freely admit to you, I have never played Wordless before. I've heard the game's name, but I have not played this before, so this is going to be my first time. I'm seeing what appears to be a 3-letter Wordle. Is that...
If you hit the plus symbol, you can go out as many letters...
Okay, so this is basically Wordle.
It's Wordle or Hello Wordle.
Okay, well, let's do a basic 5-letter word. So, is this just a straight-up Wordle clone? All right. All right, so I'll get us started with train. How's that?
Yeah, I like to make your face more than Hello Wordle, honestly.
Oh, why is why? Oh, start. You have to press the. There's a start button. I was just fruitlessly typing in things. Oh, I like the animation. That's pretty slick. Yeah, so this is basically like a nice, prettier Hello Wordle. Well, I guess, but oh, and it's got a little timer too. If I wanted to do like a 60-second challenge, we got a timer. This is no one. Oh, I'm not going to say why hasn't anyone told me. You've all told me. I just haven't heard you. Can you play Don't Wordle after Wordless and you're pledging $10? All right, we'll try that next. We'll do a couple of these, and then we'll try the other one. I'm happy to kind of like goof around a bit with the game list. The big green candy like button, yes. Stack is a good suggestion. I'm sorry, what was that, Cassandra Hammerstone? We are. So let me be very clear. So we got a big audience, and I want to keep you happy. You have my word. We will get to Inquirer. Repeat. We will play Inquirer tonight. Stay tuned. Stay connected. We will do that. Stalk is ruled out. Stain is ruled out. Stamp is in play. We could try Stamp. No. Interesting. Okay. Let me see here. What do we got? We could try stale. Stale, stave, stall, stage. All right, so a lot of these have E in common. So let's try stale, if you don't mind, because they'll get the STA blank E. Oh, it was the other way around. STAL blank. Stalk, stale is out. Stall is most likely what we're looking for here. Yeah, I don't think there's any other possibility. No, we tested the K in stack, so I think stall is what we're at. There it is, stall. 2 minutes, 48. Oh, wow, it tells you what today's average is. We're in the top 77% of players who found the word 1.4% of people in their first guess? That sounds insane. Unless the word list is only 100 letters long. I have a hard time believing the 1.4%. We did, for retrospect, we did, 700 episodes of Wordle so far? 600, 700, something like that? And we had one incident where we did a guess that was the correct answer. So that would be, just using that as a sample size, that would be, 1/16 of a percent. So I'm not. I feel that that's sus, as the kids say.
My recommendation would be moving on to Don't Wordle. You might want to try and then
All right, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to take Cassandra Hammerstone's advice. We got a lot going on here. Maybe we'll circle back to this, but I do want to try the Don't Wordle?
don'twordle.com.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's try Don't Wordle. Oh, I can spell. And then after we Don't Wordle, we will Inquirer. I repeat, we will Inquirer. You have my word on that. So here we go. We're going to do Don't Wordle. This is another one. I think I played this before, but it's been a long time. So I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to read this just to refresh myself. Don't Wordle is just like Wordle, but the opposite. In Wordle, the goal is to guess a particular 5-letter word in 6 or fewer tries. In Don't Wordle, the goal is not to guess the word. Catches your word attempts must respect the information you've learned in previous guesses. Once you place a letter correctly, you have to have that letter there. Incorrect lesson have to be there. Number of valid words remaining appears at the top, and it will shrink with each guess. If the number gets too low, you can use one of your unused reverse course. So you have to go 6 guesses without getting it, correct? That's the idea. Okay, I get it. Okay, so I guess it makes sense to start with hard words, right? Fluff, Nate, I like that. Fluff. Oh my goodness, we did a whole series of hard word challenges, so we are not unused. And so XYL, I was just about to say, Ethan, I feel like that's the perfect starter, right? So we'll go with XYLYL. And that gives us, okay, so the rule is I have to put one L in future guesses, but look at this, 1,485 different words. So I'm happy with that. Am I allowed to reuse a gray tile? Like, could I do glyph? Would that be acceptable? I feel like that would be, right? Just the question out to the audience: Am I allowed to reuse the Y? I feel like, well, I mean, there's only one way to find out, right? No, you're not. Okay, thank you for the clarification. So fluff does make sense here. It's got, the fewest amount of unique letters and 3 Fs. So yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay, so fluff gets us to the point of now having the L in position, but we can be creative with the rest of it. Ovolo. Wow, you guys are experts at this. Ovolo. Khaki. No, I have to put an L in the second spot now. What about, oh my goodness, plots? Is that, I feel like that's a good valid word. Can we do plots? We can. Ooh, that was good, Melanie. Well played. But of course, now the pressure cooker I see here is that number goes down exponentially. Each one is as good as we think we're doing here. I do like the idea of multiple L's. So Allie kind of calls to me. Klutz. Yeah, so I guess we can't use the T and the Z over. I would otherwise love to do that. A line. See, I think the thing with a line is there's too many good letters in that. A lack. What is that? A-L-E-L-E. Ooh, that could be good, huh? Can't do 2 L's. L is gray in the first word. Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. I get you. All right. We can only use 1 L. Then, yeah, so of course that rules out llama. So maybe a lack is the way to go here. We'd only be testing ACK. I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, we got the A. Oh, down to 12. We got that A locked in. Okay. I can't use album. We tested the U. That's probably not great, huh? Yeah. That's probably not great. Yeah. You get an undo, right? We have 5 undos. That feels like it's probably the right thing to do here. I am going to use the undo.
Oh, aloes is a good suggestion here.
Aloes, no, it wouldn't be allowed because the O in plots. So the answer can be alibi and alive. So this is interesting, Cable Wire. So the strategy here is we undid it, but we retain the information, right? That we can try and navigate around it. So the idea is, I guess, finding something that's as far apart. So to Ethan's point, bliss, right? Yeah. That's key. Right. So I think bliss is really strong here. And there's an I. Well, that gets us to 20. And, of course, so alibi and alive is still probably one of those two. So we have to find, like, a 2 combination here, right? What about, is there anything with CLI that could be, how about click? You could probably do click, right? I feel like click would be good here. Does anyone have any reason why that would be a bad idea? Because if click doesn't light anything up, we could at least know that either alibi or alive, there's at least 2, right? Yeah, I'm going to go with click here. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. There, that didn't get us anywhere. So we have 9 possibilities. So that implies to me that we have an 8 out of 9 chance of winning, right? I think I'm doing the math on this correct. So, like, if we said, I don't know if there's any other. Oh, GLI. Glide. Yeah, glide is possible. Oh, yeah, no, glide we know is going to win because we know the first letter is A. So all we got to do is find any of these 9 options that's not an A, and we win. There we go. This is fascinating. This is fun. Okay, I get this. I get what you guys see in this. That's kind of cool. You managed to not Wordle. Today's word was L. Was this a daily game? I apologize if I've spoiled it for someone. I didn't realize this was a daily game. Do they have a practice version of this? Hard mode. No. I don't think I'm ready for hard mode. Well, again, I super apologize if that spoiled it. I guess you can only do one a day here, unless I'm missing something fundamental. Well, there you go. There's today's Don't Wordle. Cool. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Thank you for the suggestion on Don't Wordle. Yes. So here's what we do. I want to keep everyone happy and excited. So let's jump right in. Let's do it. We're going to go with Inquirer next. And let's see here. A groove usually. So for those new to Inquirer, this is a different kind of game. You are trying to guess the answer to the riddle, I guess you could say. And so you get part of a definition sentence. And every time you guess, if it's not correct, this definition sentence gets filled out more. And this blurry picture comes into focus a little more. And you also get to know how many letters are in the answer. In this case, I see 5 letters. 5 stars, meaning 5 letters. So we're looking for a 5-letter word whose definition starts with the words a groove usually, and there's this blurry picture, which will get less blurry as we go on until we guess it. So let's see here. Who's gonna pledge $10, by the way, that didn't do so?
101, and that was Nicholas.
Shame. Shame. Well, no, shame. I don't think is the right thing here. Bumps, maybe. Drums, maybe. Trance. We're looking for a 5-letter word. Snail. It's the a groove usually part that I think is confusing here. It makes this a tricky one. Maybe it is only five. No, I think we've seen other than 5-letter words from time to time. Let's do this. No one is required to. I appreciate any contributions, but there's no requirement. Please don't feel compelled or that it's obligatory. It's strictly not. Album. Let's try album. Okay, no, that wasn't it. So this gets a little less blurry. It looks like a ring of some sort of piece of jewelry. A groove, usually of rectangular ore. A groove, usually of rectangular ore. I feel like it's some sort of piece of jewelry, like it's a ring or a... But a ring is 4-letter words. Ingot. Okay. Watch. Oh, watch looks interesting. Let's try watch. No. And it gets a little bit more in focus. A groove, usually of rectangular or circular shape, made. Rectangular or circle shape. Very interesting. I feel like it has something to do with jewelry. That's what I feel strongly that's what we're being presented a picture of. And we've done watch here. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, inlay.
Inlay? Oh, inlay. Who had inlay? Was that Tim Pending Doom? Sorry, yeah, my was a few seconds off. Inlay. I think that's definitely going to be it. No. Okay, so we have what's clearly some sort of ring, a groove, usually of rectangular circle shape, made to hold a. Is it inset?
Maybe inset.
INSET. We have 2 guesses remaining. Bezel.
Could be bezel.
Could be bezel.
I would go with bezel.
Bezel for like a gemstone.
Yeah.
There it is. You got it. Nicely done. A groove. We were right about this being jewelry. A groove, usually of rectangular or circular shape, made to hold a gemstone. There we go. Or watch crystal in its setting. Ooh, that was a tricky one. All right, let's do another one. A short piece, and I see 5-letter word again. I feel like it looks like someone dressed in a Superman costume. I keep feeling like that's a short piece. Someone dressed as Superman, like contemplating a book or something. If it's not Spider-Man, we're all going to feel silly, but I think that's Spider-Man. What was that?
It looks like a jester.
A jester? Could be a jester. A short piece, like, well, in YouTube parlance, that's a short. A 60-second or less video. Etude. Story. See, I like story because it looks like our Spider-Man cosplayer is reading a story. And sometimes we've seen that these pictures being AI-generated have a lot of, like, red herrings where you're led to think it's something, but it's just, a distraction. Okay, so story was not it. A short piece of writing on. Oh, essay. I feel like that means essay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to jump in with my guess here. And there it is. And look at that. I just like I said, you have Spider-Man writing an essay. So the picture was really kind of a red herring there. Very strange. Very strange. Let's do another. We'll do 1 or 2 more. A sudden attack. Another 5-letter word. A sudden attack. Where does the right answer show up on the picture? It wasn't necessarily in the picture, but in that case, it was like Spider-Man writing an essay. Blast. All right, let's try blast. A sudden attack or incursion into. Oh, goodness, I'm a little concerned about this. Blitz. Let's try blitz. A sudden attack or incursion into enemy territory. Typically, so we've used blitz. We've used, what was the other one I used? I forget. Foray. Yeah, let's try foray. Here it is. Okay, kind of a Dungeons and Dragons picture, or like from a computer game. Sudden attack or incursion in enemy territory, trying to obtain something, make a raid for plunder. Okay, yeah, it's like a video game screenshot. You guessed the word. Congratulations. So there you go. So it was foray. All right, let's do one more. We'll do one more, and then we'll move on to our next game. I'll try and figure out where we are in our revised rotation. I think we'll probably move to Phrasal next. Yep. Inquirer, last one, an extinct South African zebra. And this one is 6 letters. And I'm not good with extinct animals, so I'm gonna need some help here. Anyone else getting glitches of Doug? Ooh, it's not on our end. We don't have any dropped frames, so I apologize if there's some internet issues here. Our signal is good on this end.
I know the answer because I googled it. You're never gonna get it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't get it. I just don't. I mean, like, I love zebras. Like, I grew up in the Northeast. Everyone knows that. We went to the Bronx Zoo when I was in grade school, and we saw zebras. I thought they were awesome. That's like my knowledge of zebras, or for that matter, like most zoo animals. Like they asked me about an elephant, a giraffe, a kangaroo, quagga. Okay, we could be here all day. I no blame in that game. There you go. Yellowish brown coat with darker stripes, exterminated in 1883. Well, there you go. Quagga, Quagga. And I feel like the AI prompt was, show me a Quagga cosplaying for New York Comic Con. Cosplaying is My Little Pony. And that's what you get. No, you know what? I'm not a big fan of probably looking it up, but that one, I think we all agree it was probably just as well. So there you go. All right, so that's our Inquirer. We will continue to do it each week until such time as the random picture is horrific and we get scared off again. So that's just how it's going to go, like circle of life, right? All right, let's play some Phrasal. We're bouncing around here, but everyone seems to be having a good time, and that's always good. So Phrasal here, of course, it's Wordle with phrases. You want to guess a phrase. It's going to be, in this case, a 6-letter word, 3-letter word, 4-letter word. Your guesses do not have to be intelligible phrases. However, the answer that will be the solution to this puzzle will be an intelligible phrase. You know about yellow and green tiles. If you see a purple one, that means that letter is not in the word, but somewhere else in the phrase, and that gets obnoxious. So it always makes my head hurt. But nonetheless, rescue our home. That's a good one. Change for good, also fantastic. Walk the road. Hailed the taxi. Let's see. I'm just looking around at, like, trying to see how many vowels are in each of these. Brings the heat is also pretty good. You know what? Let's go with Impending Doom here. Brings the heat. Let's try that. Brings the heat. And what do we get here? We've got the. That's always good to see. And so, here's the thing. I'm not as tilted about the purple tiles when you have a scenario where you only have 2 words to figure out. So we basically know that there's an A in the first word and an N in the third word. And that's fine. I can work with that. We know there's no E or I in either the first or the third word. So that's also good to see. Actually, you know, we know there's no A in the third word because that A would be yellow instead of purple. So no A, E, or I. So you have an O or U and an N. So let's see. How about the duck, the funk, the luck? No, there's an N. There's an N. Sorry. I feel like I want to try and sort out that third word since I know it's O-N or U-N in it. The pond. Something the pond. Something the pond. So R-A with, how about, across the pond? Oh, Ascension, I think you've got this. Across the pond. There we go. Nicely done. See, I think that was the right strategy in that scenario, was figuring out that third word, and it kind of flowed from there. So very well done. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're gonna play another one. I typically like to hide the commercials. Here we're gonna do a little break in the fourth wall. Look at that. See, grocery store commercial. It's just there's a lot of ads in Phrasal. I mean, and I guess good on the authors. They want to get a little compensation for what they do. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, next phrasal, 3-4-2-2. 3-4-2-2 for our next phrase. The best was that?
Oh, okay. There was a lot of freezing just happening there, but maybe it was just me. Keep moving.
The best is us. The high it is. The time is up. The hell of it. Our love is okay. These are all very good. The rest of it, I'm trying to see if someone can work an A in there as well. I'm trying to find the hell of it. The Last of Us. Okay, here we go. Now, The Last of Us is the way to go because look at the assortment of letters and vowels. It's the strongest assortment. So I'm going to go with The Last of Us. Nothing wrong with the other guesses. I think this is just probably the optimal here. And let's see, The Last of Us. Oh, lots of purple. But we do have likely the word on for the third word. How about on me? On me. All something on me. Lay down on me. You know, all song. I really want to look at all on me. All blank on me. Okay, all right. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Tim Pending Doom. There we go. I'm going to call that a tag team effort there. I think we got it locked up here. All eyes on me. There you go. Very nicely done. Good teamwork there. Good teamwork. All right. Let's see. Let's do one more. Let's do one more phrasal, and then we'll move on to the next game. And yeah, boy, they really want you going to that grocery store, don't they? Really pushing it. Oh, my goodness. This next puzzle is going to be a real fun one. And I say that sarcastically. Here we go. 6, 2, 7, 5. Yes, R.I.P. Tupac. 6, 2, 7, 5. Wow. All right. What say you, ladies and gents? I don't think you're allowed on YouTube to pound a couple of a leave on the air, but trust me, when the show's over, after this one, there we go. 6275. Yeah, this is my head probably hurts just as much as all of yours. So this will be our last phrasal for tonight. Let's see. I'll see if I can figure something out here. Let's see. Champs on Winter's Punch. Why not? Champs on Winter's Punch. And that gets us to, what do we get? We get the N on the second one, probably going to be in or an. I'm going to guess in. Let's see. Wow, so much purple. That's just kind of like, ugh. I do think I like in the second word. Oh, boy. There's no W anywhere, so I'm going to rule out walked. We know there's an H in the first word. We know we can rule out U's across the board, so that's always good. We can rule... we can kind of rule out E's as well, right? So we only have... So the first word is going to have I's and or O's. So we know that, right? Hosted in. No, we can rule out the S. But I's and O's with the H. Let's focus on that. I's and O's. I's and O's. Well, I mean, we got a lot of runway here. Zoning in. There's got to be an H in there. How about this? Honing in. Honing in. I don't know. Matches. I don't know. What are some words that we haven't used? Blood. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. All right, so we have in. We've got a lot on the first. We've got a lot on the first letter. First word, I should say. I'm sorry. So we have H, N, I, and G. I bet you we have night. I bet you we have. Could be night. Could be night. Night in. Oh, knight in shining armor. Did I get it first? Knight in shining armor. I think I got it. Thank you, Starries. Yes. Knight in... Wow, I don't usually get these. I'm kind of patting myself on the back a little on this one. I don't usually do well at these. So I got well, you know what it was, though? The Cassandra Hammerstone's really giving me the business here. We gotta turn her microphone on. All the letters in that first word are what inspired me on that. So I think once you figure that out, you're in a pretty good spot. So indeed. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'm sorry, a refresher on the iced tea here. Thank you so kindly. All right, so we're gonna move on. You know what? I got a funny feeling. I liked Wordless is an alternative to Hello Wordle so much that let's do a couple more. Let's pivot back and do a couple more of those before we move on to Octordle. This was just really slick and good. Let's do a couple more of these. Do you not get to hit start again? Start. Why is it? Okay, so why am I not allowed to hit start here? What am I missing? It's stall. No. Does it not let me play another one? Oh, is it only one a day? Is it a day? Oh, is this a daily? Oh, if this is a daily, I am so sorry. I didn't realize that. I hope I didn't spoil it. Oh, I am so sorry. If this is a daily, I feel terrible. Yeah, I did. I refreshed it, and it just came back up here. Okay. All right. I'll do a little research and figure out what's going on with that, but we'll go to Hello Wordle. Let's do, I'll tell you what, we'll do a couple 4-letter words and a couple 5-letter words. I would have thought there was a practice mode on that, but it was not, it did not appear to have one. Actually, hold on, let me go back. No, it's the URL, it's the main URL. One game for every letter length. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Maybe we'll reach out to the Wordless folks and ask them for a practice mode, because that would be super cool and fun. But this was good. We learned something today. I always like to do that. All right, let's do a couple 4 letters, couple 5 letters. We have a lot of Octordles to get to later, so I do want to make sure we're banking time for that. So what do we got here for a 4-letter word? You're meant to do all words of every length in a row. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Next week we'll do that exercise, but I'll put a spoiler warning out because I don't want anyone to have it ruined. Let's try team. Yes, teamwork is what it's all about. Team gets us an E out of position. Indeed. Crew looks good. There we go. We got the E found. E has found its home, so that's good. There could be multiple E's. Probably not. Well, it could be like even. I suppose that's a possibility. But there's plenty of others as well. Like, you know what, Andrea? I promise you, I was actually just thinking of sled. So now we have L blank ED. Could be lied. There it is. It's lied. Kaleidoscope, what is the beverage of choice today? That's a good question. Hold on here. Let me do this. We are doing, this is, what's the brand of the iced tea? It is 4C sugar-free Arnold Palmer. So it's basically Splenda. It's powdered form. I am admittedly completely hooked on that. It's so good. It's probably not great for my insides, but I mean, what are you going to do? Not a sponsor. Yeah. None of these products I'm endorsing are paying me a nickel. Not a single penny, nickel, dime to do that. But one of these days, I will score sponsorship with somebody, and it will be shameless, but probably also pretty funny. So there you go. If you have a product or service you'd like to sell to my audience, you hit me up and we'll talk. R-O blank E. R-O blank E. Let's see. Wrote, I suppose, right? R-O-T-E. Roll. Also a possibility. Nope, not roll. I kind of like wrote here. Gonna be honest. There it is. Wrote. By rote. We got it. Nicely done. All right, so just in the interest of moving along, we'll do like 2 5-letter words, then we'll move along because we got a lot to get to on the larger scale games here. So let's get we'll do 2 5 letters here. Alien. Ooh, wow. I'll take obscure deep cut Bush songs for 200, Alex. Alien. Who bought the first Bush, the rock band Bush, not the politician, their record in the 90s? It was 16 Stone was the name of it. Who bought 16 Stone? And if you did, do you remember the song Alien on that record? There's the really deep cut question for the audience. Alien in the here and now, of course, getting the E in green in position and the A out of position. 16 Stone, Gator. Hey Tina, how you doing? Good to see you. Bootleg copies count. That's fine too. I promise you, I've had plenty of MP3 downloads in my life and cassette. Well, I'm old enough that we would do cassette tapes and trade them with each other. So there you go. I probably did have a Bush cassette. Melanie Lee with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Melanie. That is phenomenal. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Appreciate that. Can we get 9 more people donate $10? Well, that's up to the audience. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fudgy, the fan club, is here too, by the way. Good to see you, Fudgy. We haven't used you yet, Fudgy, but we still have plenty of show to go. So it is entirely possible that we will do that. Yeah, cassettes. We would make mixtapes. Who here is old enough to have made a mixtape on a cassette for someone? It's presumably like if you're trying to woo someone, you would make them a mixtape. But anyway, let's get back to the puzzle here. We do have some puzzle to play. How about Saver? S-A-V-E-R. Let's try that. Ooh, A, E, and R. All in position. That was actually a pretty good guess. So many mixtapes. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess when I was in high school, I had a few different girlfriends, and boy, I imagine there's probably some crazy mixtapes that exist. Like if I went to a high school reunion, I'm not a big fan of those. I'd probably be privy to the late 80s mixtapes I made in high school. I can only imagine lots of power ballads in there. Cable wire is only $10 to make that. I'll take it, cable wire. Thank you so kindly. Very appreciated. Cater, C-A-T-E-R. We like that. Let's go with Cater. No. Cater not getting us anywhere. Gamer. I'm a gamer. Gamer, baker. So, here's the thing, right? We're running out of room, and there's a lot of possibilities here. Gamer, baker. I guess we'll go with gamer just because it's kind of more of a romantic word to me. No. YouTube playlist. Oh my goodness, Melanie. Let me tell you something. That's an awesome point, Melanie. Cassandra Hammerstone can tell you that I have been privy to looking up like bands I'm really fond of and making YouTube playlists of their videos, and I'll use it as like a sleep aid. Yeah, totally. That is one of the coolest things about YouTube is so much of that stuff, like anything that had a music video from like early to mid 80s through the present, there is an official video on YouTube for anything, and you can absolutely make playlists on YouTube of that. And it's, yeah, you're not the only one, Melanie. I've got my own. Pager, Baker, Wager, Better Eval. Yeah, so oh, boy, there's a lot of possibilities. So what would be a strategic eval here? So P is a letter of interest. G is a letter of interest. G is a stronger letter of interest because there's pager and wager. And wafer. So maybe oh no, the G is out with gamer. That's right. I'm sorry, you're right. No G's. So we're at paper and wafer. Okay, so that's not so bad. Baiter, I don't know about that. I think I like paper and wafer here, and I think I would probably be inclined to try wafer. Baker. Oh, Baker too. All right, so let's see. B, P, and W. If we could do B, P, and W or B, P, and F in a word. So B, P, W, and F are the four letters of interest. And if we can get 3 of those together, then we should be in good shape here. So that's the quest here. Up bow. Oh wow. Tim Pending Doom is on it. Up bow. It looks like we're gonna get that's gonna be accepted. And look at that. There's the P. We ruled out pager with the G from gamer. So paper. I'm just double checking. I think paper is the only thing we've got. Pairer? Oh, that's right. It could be pairer. And we've seen pairer before. All right, so here's what we're going to do. In the interest of time, let's do a poll. We haven't done a poll in a bit. It's going to be paper or pairer. Let's vote. Let's put it to the proverbial vote. Paper or pairer. And let's go ahead and see what you got to say. And of course, I'll ask if you have not liked the stream, please go ahead and click that like button. Much appreciated. While we vote. Curious to see how this takes out now. Paper coming out to an early lead. But you never know what might happen here. Let's see. Oh, wow. No, this is a blowout. This isn't even... This is a landslide for the ages, ladies and gents. 80% paper, so I think we've got it. As Starries would say, we can confidently predict that the winner will be paper. And there we go. Paper is, in fact, the answer. There we go. Nice job. Oh, or payer. Oh, Seth. Melanie. I'm sorry. Melanie was first on the draw on that one. When we had pay earlier, so shame on me. I'd take the blame for that. Buck stops here for not seeing that. But we got a 1 in 3. That's true. That could have been not so great for us. So we got it. All right, let's keep the train moving along, the fun train here, and I'm gonna set up here for some good old Quartal here. There we go. And they made a little change a while, not too long, maybe a week or two ago, to add even more advertisements to Quartal. So I had to kind of refactor these little things that we do where we take a piece of the screen and put it up here. But we've done it, and we'll continue to adjust as they put more and more advertisements on Quartal. The good folks at Merriam-Webster, I mean, they made up until recently, right? They made paper versions of dictionaries. I remember when I was in grade school, you had to have a dictionary with your books, and it would almost certainly be like the paperback Merriam-Webster. And I guess nowadays they're running a website and they own Quartal. Just imagine that. When I was a little tyke and I had my paper dictionary, like, someday you guys are going to run Quartal. Anyhow, Doe never fails. I like that, Cable Wire. Let's get going here. Enough chit chat. Let's play some games. Doe never fails. There we go. Interesting run out here on the board. We have an unscramble on one, AVILR, so that would be, I wanted to say rival, but look at that, we tested the V in the middle. It's not Valor, because there's an I in here. Viral, yeah, it has to be viral. That's the only thing it can be. All right, let's go ahead and take that down. Viral it is. And then, of course, on the second puzzle, we do have Valor, because that is a simple unscramble that we've been given. So there we go. And then look at this. DE blank AL. DE blank AL. Decal. Yeah, decal. I don't think there's anything else that fits there. So there you go. Decal it is. And now we have ANEL. So that could be panel or panel. It's panel or panel. Which would you like to choose? There it is. It's panel. Ooh, nice quick one. A 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nicely done, everyone. Good stuff. Good stuff. And, of course, there's Blossom. We tried Blossom a few weeks ago, and I think I was, to put it politely, a bit underwhelmed on that. But Blossom is Blossom. All right, let's do another Quartal. We'll do one more. And then we're going to get pivot to Octordle, because, like I said, we have a lot of Octordle activities to do tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Who's got an opener for me for the second Quartal of the evening? As I take a little beverage break here. Not everyone at once. I'll come up with something. Nexus, hey, I haven't seen you in a bit, my friend. Good to see you. Let's start with, I'll tell you what, we'll put Nexus in, and then we'll kind of freestyle it. So Nexus, I'll pick a word here. How about craft? Craft. We'll go with craft next. Oh, it didn't get me quite as much as I wanted. I see blast and I see plane. I'm going to pivot to something with 5 unique letters. How about, let's see. How about, Trying to figure out what would work here. Moldy. Midgy. I'm going to go with moldy. And there we go. There's a three-word opener. Let's just assess where we are. I think our best prospect is the fourth puzzle, O and Y in position, N and E out of position, and it's not money, but honey would make a lot of sense. Honey or bony. Honey or bony. Now, of course, we could be cheeky about this and look for something with an H and a B in it for a fourth letter, but I don't see any good things there. I don't really see any great opportunities. Now, shape is interesting for the second one because we would look at H and P, and that's almost as good as a fourth guess where I sit. So you know what? I think I prefer that. So we're going to go with shape here. And, oh, well, we see this. This happens once in a while, and it's always weird. You were technically right with one pair of letters transposed or phase. Yes. I give you the assist on that. How's that, to use hockey parlance? But phase it was. Okay. All right. And I feel like the next best one is CHO blanky, choke. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I think it has to be the word choke. Pretty safe to me. Yep, there it is. It's choke. And we lit up the K on the first puzzle. So we have N, L, E, and K all out of position. Interesting. And I suppose now, in terms of bony or money, now it's got to be bony, right? So maybe that's the better place to just take bony. Oops, let's put the cursor in a correct spot. There it is, bony. And we do get the E put into position. Is kind of a little reward there. Neil. Oh, that does fit. Yeah, I think you're right. Neil is probably going to be the answer here. There it is, Neil. Neil FTW, as it were. All right. Let me see here. Looking at the clock, what would make the most sense? Tell you what, we'll do one more Quartal, and then we'll move on here. Because sometimes the Octordles, we get lucky and we blow through them. Sometimes they take a while. So we'll leave a good 30-minute block, though. All right. One more Quartal for the night. Who's got me something? Fellowship of the Tables. Neil Armstrong. I like that. That's very clever. Very, very clever. Neil Phase Choke Bony. Oh, I get you. See what you want to do? We've done this before. Take the answers and make them an opener. You know what? I love that idea. Let's go with Neil Phase Choke and Bony. Ooh, this could be tough, huh? Let's see here. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go. You know, that's not what I meant, Doug. But here we are anyway. Party for one. You know, that's an excellent guess because we R and T, I can't think of anything I want to test more than that. So let's party. All right, wasn't party, but this got us in a very good spot here. We got the R in two of the other puzzles. I was going to say alert, but we can't do alert for two with the L. Patty or Patty, yep, those are possibilities. Tribe for 4. We do not have any quote-unquote mulligans. That's the problem here. But I do see a consensus forming around Tribe. It's probably our best bet. Let's hope it's Tribe. There it is. It's Tribe. Very, very lucky there. Very lucky. Okay. So, Now we see TREA, treat, could be tread. Yeah, so there's a 50-50 there, treat and tread. Let's see. So we had with the other one, no, it has to be Patty, right? There's no other possibility there. It has to be Patty. Yeah. I agree. I think it's the only possibility. Okay, we got it. Oh, look at the benefit there. The double T. Patty unlocking treat for us. That is the fortuitous occasion we were looking for. And that brings us to, we're only going to get one bite of this apple here. We got the N and the E locked in. We know there's an I out there, probably in the front, right? Index. Who's got index? It's not infer. We tested the R in tribe. I'm voting for index. There has to be an I in it. It's impending doom. So I'm curious to see if anyone has alternates, but I think we're looking at index there. Yeah. Yep. Hey Nico, we started at 6 Eastern, but we still got another half hour show left. So I hope you're able to join in and hang out with us. Yeah, I think it's got to be index. There we go. It's index. Cool. Nicely done, everyone. Good stuff. All right. Let us set up for Octordle here. And a lot of games here, which is always good to see. Quartal Octordle browser. There we go. All right, so we've got the setup for Octordle. For those joining us for the first time, really quickly, everyone caught up to speed. Octordle is basically playing 8 Wordles side by side, right? Using the same set of guesses. We play a number of rounds of this. The first round, just to get our beaks wet, to get warmed up, we play what's called rescue mode. In this mode, the computer picks 4 suboptimal words, puts them in. We then only have 9 guesses to get 8 puzzles solved, so we have one quote-unquote mulligan, and that's it. Once we emerge from playing the rescue mode game, our moderator extraordinaire Starries provides us with a set of openers to play some games. I'm told Starries has 4 openers for us, so we have potentially 5 games of Octordle to play. So let's get on into it with the rescue mode. And I will say, looking at the rescue mode, it looks like we have Snail is a clear unscramble on 5. It can't be slain because we've tested the L and flank. So we have a little bit of a gimme here that we can use to hope. With rescue mode, you hope that your guesses unlock green in other places. And here's the interesting one. We have a double L at the end on 2. We have absolutely no other information whatsoever, but we do have the L at the end. So we'll probably be circling back on that. We have an S and I in position here with an R in the middle by process of elimination, right? So it's going to be S blank RIF, and the only thing that fits there is serif, like the font. So again, another gimme here. Very lucky. So we'll take it, and we hope that we light up a bunch of E's. Indeed, we light up 1, 2, 3. So that's really good to see. So the E here is probably in that second puzzle going to be in the 3rd spot. So we have ELL, right? So maybe something like dwell. I think dwell is a fantastic possibility for the second one, but we'll hold off on that a bit. I also see FLAS blank on 6, so that would be flash. I don't think there's we've ruled out flask, so I think flash is super safe. And we'll pick up the H for eval. There it is. And there it is. Look at it on the 8th letter. We picked up the H. So a little something making that movement. Now here's the thing. That was all well and good, but now we really don't have much of anything. I still think that dwell is probably our best bet on 2. Chirp on 8. So with these, like dwell and chirp, these work in the sense that if we're wrong, we basically use our mulligan. We're getting at least 2 very quality letters evaluated. So chirp works for me to that end on 8, and I think that's probably going to be right. Let's give it a go. Is it chirp? Yes, it is. Chirp it is, and that tested and did not put the C or the P in anywhere. So unfortunately, we didn't really get anything. Actually, that's not true. On 3, we've established with certainty that the R is in the front. So we have R-E blank blank Y. Reedy. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. R-E-E-D-Y. I don't think ready or reedy. I don't think it's going to be ready. I think it has to be reedy. I think it has to be R-E-D-Y, and I'm comfortable enough to go here. Yep, there it is. There it is. Now look at this. Puzzle 2, we have the E locked in ELL, and look at that. There's D. It can't be in the second spot, so it's going to be in the first, and that gets us back again to dwell. So now we have confirmed, that's correct, we have confirmed dwell, and we can take it. Now look at that, that locks the, well, we had the D for a while in the first puzzle, but we still have our quote-unquote mulligan with only 2 letters, 2 words left to do. So adopt, we've ruled that out because we've tested the D and the P. We know the A is in the front. Excuse me. We know the A is in the front. Not sure on that one. That is interesting. A blank 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 T. And there's not a lot of other letters to work with here, right? Interesting. I'm probably missing something. Obviously, I'm missing something. It's not a weight. We tested the W. All right. Well, we'll circle back on that one. Abbott. Oh, Tim Pending Doom with the Abbott. And you know what? Even if we're wrong, we get the 2 best letters on that board looked at. So I feel like you can't lose here. But I think you're right on Abbott. And there it is. Nicely done. Now we get 2 bites of the apple for the last one. O, I, D, and E, all out of position. Oh, oxide. No, it's not oxide. We tested the I in the middle position in chirp. It is not oxide. I am not correct. Video. Yeah, video. I, D, E, O, those all fit very nicely. Yep. I think we did it without having to use the extra guess. Nicely done, everyone. Super stuff. All right. Well, there you go. We got ourselves ready, warmed up with the Octordle. So now we have some openers, some starries. So I'm going to go and set up a regular game. And there we go. So we are going to start our starries Octordles. I'm going to take a quick sip of my beverage.
Am I needed for a timer?
I don't know. It's not clear. There we go. Surfs, Shark, Water Weeks, because Shark Week is next week. Oh, I like that. All right, this is going to be tricky. I'm sure this is going to be challenging, but I'm up for it. Shark, Water. Oh, this is going to be tough, huh? Weeks. Okay. As I expected. What am I drinking this? We are drinking 4C iced tea. Actually, it's the Arnold Palmer with it's the sugar-free, which means it's full of Splenda, or sucralose, as they say in the scientific community. So, boy, looking at this board, the bad news here is I think we're really going to end up having to, whether I like it or not, cash in our proverbial money in the bank here right away. And there's so many key letters we need to look at. Trying to think what would be the best eval. We want 5 unique letters. Let's see. O-N... O-I-N... O-I-N-G... Boing. Boing looks good. B-O-I-N-G. Oral for 3. Possibly. See, I just don't feel like there's any sure things. Doing. Oh, doing is better than boing. Yeah. D is a better letter than B, in my humble opinion. I think we got to go with doing. We have to, unfortunately, cash it in the hopes that we get enough to have like a cascade effect like we had in the last puzzle. I really don't see any other way out of this. So here we go with doing. Let's light lots of things up here. And okay, I think we did, right? So here we have, I know there's an unscramble on 4 here. I and E in position, RTD out of position. Tried, yes. Tried is going to be what we need there for 4. There it is. Let's see. Doing. I think we ruled that one out. Dense for 6. DE. There's double E. We know there's an E at the end. Yes, it has to be dense. There's no other fit there. Okay, we'll take it. That gets an S locked in on 5 in the 4th spot. There's a whole lot of things that are just popping in here, so I'm scanning the board here. NER on the first one. Could be INER, so could be Gaudy for 8. Let's see. Gaudy looks pretty good, actually. Prism for 5. Could also though, here's the problem, could also be crisp. Prism or crisp. So we got at least a 50-50 there. Oral, mural, rural, I get that. I think Gaudy might be our best bet here. Just studying that puzzle a bit. The U isn't going to be in the front. So the G is the way to go. And so if we go with the G... Yeah, Gaudy's the only thing that works here. I think we can safely go with Gaudy. And there it is. We got it. And that gets us a Y, which shows up on the second puzzle. Kind of almost expected that. A-Y-E-R. Okay, so let's pay attention here. A-Y-E-R. So that means pair or layer. Another 50-50. Ooh, goodness gracious. We're going to probably have to get lucky here, aren't we? Liner or minor on the first one. Yeah. Layer, pair. Right. The oral, rural, those are all still in play. There's the K. So in the 7th puzzle, we have A and the K with nothing else. What about on 7, clack? Oh, Kaleidoscope just said clack. I'm sorry, I just looked down. You know, that's a thing where I don't think I can come up with anything else. Plaque, P-L-A-C-K isn't a word. Oh, but it could also be black. So we know a 50-50 there. We have 50-50, clack or black. Wow. Okay, so we here's the deal. We're going to need to get lucky. There's no way getting out of this one. There's no way to get out of this one. Now, we know that with I-N-E-R, so that's minor or liner, I think that we at least have a 50-50 settled on the first one. And minor and liner would both... Solving that 50-50, if we get lucky with it, I think gets us a value. Yeah, everything left is a 50-50. So, let's see. Layer and pair. So, layer and pair. I think that is a true 50-50, right? I don't think there's more than... So, with layer and pair, it's a true 50-50. So, let's do the 50-50 first. Layer and pair. Let's take a poll. And if we can win that coin flip, we'll obviously be able to proceed with some more information. So we're going to go layer or pair. Let's get that poll cooking. And we will go with that and put our hopes and dreams on the result. And like I said, that'll at least help us with some of the other stuff. Layer is definitely in the lead here. I think I'm going to call it. It's close, but I think I'm going to call it. Layer, 54%. Pretty close one, but there we go. We're going to go with Layer here. And, nope. All right, well, we're out. We know Liner was first, so I won't bother with that. We know Payer is second. With the L, that means it was probably Oral, A-U-R-A-L. I guess it could also be Rural. We're still 50-50 there. Let's see, R-I-S, we were at Crisp or Prism. That remains a 50-50. Clack and Black remain a 50-50. Oh, my goodness. Well, all right. Well, I guess we'll just take some swings at this. Crisp. Let's go with Crisp. Okay, we did get Crisp. And we still have the 50-50 with Black and Clack. We have the first, the second. We didn't solve the rural/oral. Let's try rural. Nope, that didn't work either. All right. So I guess I got to know, was it Black or Clack? It was Black. It was Black, and let's see. That means it was. So we know now that the rest was Oral, A-U-R-A-L, Payer, and Liner. So there we go. All right. Let's really quickly. I know. We got a Wordle here. Letteral, I should say. And then we got a couple more openers. So let's quickly go through a Letteral. Tom Robinson with a G. No, so sorry. I'll take the D. No, so sorry. Cassandra Hammerstone, I'm going to assume wants C. No, so sorry. Kaleidoscope wants K. No, so sorry. Melanie Lee would like the letter Q. No, so sorry. Michelle wants J. We're going to go quick. Tim Pending Doom with the Z. Nope. Andrea would like W. Nope. Kaleidoscope going with that V. No. There. Oh, no. Kaleidoscope, you win with the V. Look at that. I've gotten such a cadence there. All right, everyone, halt your guesses, please. Kaleidoscope got it. Nicely done. And with that, we'll move. Let's get it going here. We'll. I guess I got to put these in so that I can get a new game started here. URAL. There we go. All right, new game. All right, Starries, what is the second? We have gone 0 for 1 with your stuff. Honor Chill Color Combo. Opener 2 of 4. Let's do it. Honor Chill Color and Combo. Boy, you're giving us some tough stuff tonight. My goodness, this one's even harder than the last one. Holy Toledo. Okay, well, pretty much nothing to go on here. Wow. Well, we're going to need to cash in quickly here. EAST, how about Feast? I like Feast here. Yes, I realize Fudgy is possible, but I want to give us a real shot. So I'm going to go with Feast here. It's going to be Feast or Famine tonight on this one. And there's Feast, and look at that. We do get a bunch. All right, so in no particular order. Oh, yeah, we got lots here. So left to right, Boost, because we know there's a double O here. We'll take the Boost. And then on the other side, we have Crest. We might be in good shape here. Crest. And I'm moving quick because we got 2 more puzzles after this. B-E on the 4th puzzle with an A and an N. Could be Began. I like Began. We don't really have a mulligan here, so it better be Began. There it is. Ooh, I took a lot of risk on that one. I just went with it. We have R-A-G-E on the end. I think, but I'm not sure. Groom for 5. No, there's an F in there. There's an F in here, so it's R-O-O-F. It's R-O-O-F. So it'd be Proof. Yeah, there's nothing else it could be. Proof. Oops, let me spell it correctly. There it is, Proof. And that gets us the P on 7. So here we have the R we know is in the middle. And we know the E is at the end, so that's purse. So we're given purse is a gift here. And that gets us, does get us a U? Does not get us a U. It does get us an E lit up here, R-A-E. So again, grave or grade. Grave or grade. Grave, grade, yeah, there's a lot on 2. We're not going to worry about that. Swine on 6. So let's see, the N. Swine or... no, you could make the case that that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, I think it's got to be swine. Snide. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Okay, let's hold off on that one. You're right. Let's hold off on that one. R-A-I-N, so drain. Drain is about the only thing that 3 can be. I think we're pretty safe there. And we'll pick up that D, which we do need. There's the D for 6. And so that gets us snide. So that gives us the unscramble there. And that leaves us with just one puzzle left. We have the R-A-G-E. I'm sorry. So here we go. Grave, graze. We're still going to have the 50-50 on the end with graze and grave. All right. Okay. Let's do a quick poll. We got 2 more puzzles left, so we're going to go quickly on this. It's going to be a quick one, so get your votes in fast. Graze or grave. We'll only keep it open for about 10 seconds or so. And let's see if we can get one. Let's see if we can get a win going here. There we go. Quick poll. As soon as I get 10 or 15 votes, I'm going to close it out. Oh, grave is going gangbusters here. You know what? I think we got ourselves a winner. Yep, we got ourselves a winner. With, I want to say 73%. Yeah, 72% of the vote is grave. We are in a bit of a grave scenario. Let's see. Is it grave? Yes, it is. No letter this time. There we go. Right on the nose. Right at the nick of time. All right. Third of 4 puzzles. Let's move on along here. And we'll see what Starries has for the next one. What do we have? What is it? Trust stuff pizza crust. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Let's go with trust stuff pizza and crust. Let's see here. What do we get? Anything good? There's not a lot. Well, the right half of this board is really not looking great. Gotta tell you, not looking great. I think once again, I feel like for yet again, I think we are going to have to smart for one. Yeah, I think we might be able to do that. I think we're going to be good on the first one with smart. Because I can't think of any other way to put that A and the R in there. And then with S-A-R, yeah, smart's got to be it. So maybe we get something here. There it is, and we get the M on the 7th. But I still don't think we got enough to dodge being able to not have to go to our mulligan. Now, on that, just looking at this, we have, we'll use bony or boned, B-O-N-E-D. That might be the best way to go. 2 could be house 2. Yeah, there's probably a few different things, huh? I don't feel comfortable risking any of these. These are all decent enough guesses. I think we just have to cash in. And again, if we use the word boned, B-O-N-E-D, I think we get enough. I think we're going to get enough. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to cash in. Boned. And what do we get? Well, boy, not going to lie. Wish I got more than that. Not going to lie. I like blush a lot for 3. And we've definitely ruled out house. So working that third one through, right? The only second layer that makes sense is L. I think you have to go with blush here. I think that's a gotta do it. Yep, there it is. And of course that buys us the L and the H. Helpful here on the second puzzle. SL now locked in. I feel like that's got to be slick. It can't be slice because we tested the E. So I think that's got to be slick at this point. The I has to be in the third spot here. Pretty sure 7 is minty. We know the T is in the the fourth spot. Yeah, M-I-N-T. With mint, there's nothing else it could be but minty. So you know what? I'm definitely slam dunk for minty. That does buy us the Y a couple different places, so that's cool. Riser for 4. So let's see on that one. Pretty confident you can put the... Could also be wiser. Yeah, there's at least a 50-50 there. Poppy for 6. Let's see. Boy, I don't think there's anything else that could be, huh? I think you could very safely go with Poppy on 6. There it is. Alloy for 5. So we're not comfortable committing to slick yet, huh? I really feel that slick has to be what we do. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I can't imagine a world where that's not slick. There it is. It's slick. Okay. All right. Thank you for indulging me on that one. Let's see. So alloy for 5. We know that I don't think the O goes in the third spot. So yeah, alloy makes a lot of sense there. Yeah. There it is. Got it. Got it. Went on a limb, took it down. So now I think we're going to have to figure out where we are with So we still have wiser and riser as a 50-50 that we're going to have to probably luck out on. Wagon for 8. Hey, Pete. How you doing? Boy, that's an outstanding guess now, isn't it? We know the A is in the second spot. The N doesn't make sense in the front, so it's definitely A-O-N. You know what? I think you've got it here. Yeah, we're going to go with wagon. There it is. And look at that. That does break the 50-50 on 4 for wiser. And there we go. We did it. So the third Starry's puzzle we have solved. So we're now 2 in 1. Nicely done, everyone. And we will have time. We will play that last game. So Starry's, what is your 4th submission? Will be our final puzzle for tonight. And let's see if we can wind it down with a success. Great green get. Oh my goodness. Letteral, please be ready. Well, this isn't going to be easy, but I'm willing to give this a go. Great green and guess. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's very pretty looking. Well, we do have one gimme, right? Grant. We can say, well, that is one thing. We're getting Grant for free. Can't complain about that. We have GRA in front on that first word, but look at all the different possibilities. I think we have to obviously cash in here our money in the bank here. I'm looking at all the different possibilities here. We're obviously going to go for a full 5-letter eval. Chest for 2. I'm just trying to see if I can come up with an alternate to say that it's a 50-50. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can come up with something that's gonna shoot that down. I think I might just be in on chests for 2. Worst case, we get the C and the H looked at. We could have worst outcomes. All right, I'm gonna go with chest. There it is. We got it. Nicely done. Chest gives us the C on 3. That's about it. Now, of course, now looking at the suggestion for Grail, this is very tempting. Could also be gravy. So there's definitely at least a 50-50 there. So I'm a little trepidatious on that. But we technically have not yet used our mulligan. And I still think that maybe we might have no choice on that. Bread on 7. So let's see. But it could also be dread. So there's at least a 50-50 there, Tom. Yeah, I think we've got to come up with the best 5-letter word we can get. Break for 7. Could be break, could be bread, could be dread. There's a lot of possibilities there. Okay, so let's see. Boils. I'm trying to see if we can come up with 5 unique letters that are unused for to use here. Let me see. Blimp. Blimp is good. That does get me 5 letters. That might be my best bet here. Yeah. Yes, Seth, we have done that. We have done that before. All right, we're going to go with blink for eval. 5, actually, wait a minute, hold on. Blimp, I'm sorry, blimp. I don't know what I'm thinking. Blimp for eval for 5 unique letters. And hopefully we get a lot. All right, so great. So, oh, wow, fantastic. So right from left to right, we get Grail is locked in now. So that we've solved out. We have CRIM out of position. We'll come back to that. We have B and M in position, E and I out. I'll come back to that one. We have what should be an unscramble on 6. MEST with the I in the middle. Let me see. Oh, my goodness. Smite. Smite is 6. There we go. That gets us the E locked in on the 4th puzzle. So it's BI blank ME. Biome. Biome, yeah. And we're going to get that O looked at is a benefit. And the O does come in and gives us micro on 3. I think I like where this is going. And that leaves us with 2 puzzles left. The bad news is we only have 2 guesses. We still have dread. Well, maybe I think it was bread and dread. Now we have got dread. Dread might be safe here, huh? Dread freak. Oh, dread freak or reek. Never mind. Never mind. And in terms of the 5th puzzle, good gravy. I think the E is. I'm sorry, the A rather. The A is what I meant to say. A fix. That would fit. A fix would absolutely fit, Cable. I think I'm willing to give that a go. There it is, a fix. Nice. Nice. F-R-E-A, so freak. I think that's going to get us freak. Look at that. There it is. Wow, I think a fix was what really turned the corner for us. Very nicely done, Cable Wire. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. All right, well, folks, it's about that time. I hate to say it. That's going to do it for another Word Game Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out. I think we all, trust me, I have just as much fun as you guys do, if not more, doing this. It's a great time here every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for your feedback. We'll, at some point in the not too distant future, I think we'll start playing Connections. I'd like the feedback I got in some of the games we tried. We'll see those back in rotation next week as well. We'll keep the Inquirer going as long as we can, and we'll have a good time. So there again, thank you so much. Hey, if you like video games, check out It's All Duggan Games on YouTube. That's my sister channel. It's new. We're trying to build it up. So if you don't mind throwing me a sub, if you haven't, I would be super appreciative of that. Follow me on Twitter, Dougmansland. I'm setting up on Spaces. I'm still not sure what to do there yet. If you got ideas, Threads. I forget the names of the new social medias. Threads. I'm working on a MySpace and a live journal as well. So, and also on Prodigy and CompuServe. I'm everywhere, folks. I'm easy to find. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Good weekend, and we'll see you next time on Word Game Wednesday.